Hey guys, I'm creating this video to show you about this nifty add-on for Google Forms that I found today that lets it do a lot of things, but specifically what I'm using it for is to create a senior project meeting scheduler that'll automatically add it to my calendar and automatically create a Zoom link for us. So in order to use this, we need to install a bit of kit into our Google class or to our Google account. And to do that, we go to add a tool called Form Director. And you find it by heading over to this website. And once you're at this website, you scroll down just a little bit and click Install. Once you click Install, it will ask to link to your Google account. You just scroll through all of the options there and click Accept, and it links this tool to your account. Once that's happened, all we have to do is go into our Google Forms. Now I've already created one. It has last name, first name, location, meeting time, and the reason for the meeting. So pretty easy form to fill out. What we're going to do is activate Form Director and set it up. To do that, you need to click the little puzzle piece that's actually hiding behind my video at the moment. So let me make myself disappear for just a second. And what you do is you click the little puzzle piece right here. Now, you probably don't have any, if maybe a couple of things in this list. I've added a bunch of add-ons to my forms over the years, but what we're looking for is Form Director. Once we click on that, we'll choose Setup, and as soon as it finishes loading over here, we can get started setting up our forms linking with Google Calendar. Okay, so we're going to click on Start Setup, click on Google Calendar, and I'm going to name this service Meeting. I'm going to leave the application as Google Calendar, create event, activate service, all the same. Now, Form Director does have a quota of 25, they call them transactions a month with Google Calendar. If you needed more than that, I did find another way to do this. It's just a lot more complicated to set up. But if you feel like you would need more than 25 meeting setups or anything, a semester, I can show you how to do that. I mean month, not semester, obviously. Okay, so scrolling down a little bit further, it wants us to choose a calendar to link it to. So I'm choosing my default Piper Schools calendar. It's not an all-day event. I'm not going to change anything with the time zones. I'm not going to add anything to the Add Guests to Your Calendar event, because we're going to do that later via the forum. But I am going to come down here and choose Set Duration Automatically, and I can just leave it at 30 minutes. I'm also going to choose Advanced Calendar Settings and choose Add Conference. This will make it automatically create a Zoom link for us as well. Scrolling down a bit further, I'm going to choose Setup Mapping, and it's going to attempt to find things that already match in your form. So for me, it found one, which is probably the location form. So I'm going to go ahead and click yes on that one, and that's what it was. But there are several other things that we need to add, and to do that, I'm going to click the blue plus. And the first thing I'm going to add is my start date time. And then I'm going to come down to the map field and find meeting date time. Click Save Map. I'm going to click the blue plus again. This time I'm going to choose Description. From the map field again at the bottom, I'm going to choose Reason for Meeting. Save Map. Click the blue plus again. This time I'm going to choose Guests. Now this is what, for guests, we're going to do what's called a templated field, and we're going to use this again in just a second. But once you click on it, down here you've got template message. What we're going to do is click the kebab next to it and choose first name. Put a space in, kebab, choose last name, space, and I'm going to type senior project, ROGCT, meeting. And when I click Save Map, Now, whenever it creates a wow, I really messed that up. So everything I just said should be connected with not guests. It should be connected with title. But luckily, I can make that change pretty easy. Click Save Map. So now my title has been templated to first and last name and senior project meeting, which was going to be the next thing we're going to do. So let's hit the blue plus again. This time we're going to actually choose guests for the proper amount this time. I'm going to click Templated again, click my kebab, and I'm going to choose form email address, a comma, a space, and then scroll down and choose form author email. So basically, it's going to email the person who filled it out, and it's going to email you when the calendar has been, or basically when the calendar event has been set up. I'll click Save, choose Save and Close, and I'm not going to have it email me through this, but I'm just going to go ahead and click Save. And when it finishes spinning, it's going to say, congratulations, you've configured your first service. You can submit the form to test your service. So I click on it and it opens my form. Let me pull up my Google Calendar here. And we can see that it works. So this was when I ran the test this morning at 8:45. I'm going to come back in here and put my last name, choose the location is going to be Zoom. I want it to be today. I want it to be, let's say, 5 p.m. And the reading for meeting is that it is a test. Now when I click Submit Form, come back to my calendar. Hope that this works as snappy as it did this morning. There we go. I have Stefan Brumbaugh Senior Project Meeting via Zoom. When I open it, I can make it a Zoom meeting is right there, and it'll launch as soon as we click on it. Also, when I open Zoom, look at that. It's showing up right there, 5 to 5:30. So hopefully this helps streamline some of your communication and getting students set up. I know this was a bit longer video than I've been throwing out to you guys recently, but if you need any help with it or want to use it, just let me know and we'll make it happen. Hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Doodles.